up, YouTube? It's your girl Keela, and I'm back today with another video. So I know it's the end of January, and it really shouldn't matter when I put these goals out here, but we finna put them out here. I know I should have been doing this like the first couple of weeks of January, but it's whatever. Better late than never, right? So I am coming to you guys today to share my 2024 personal goals with you guys. So I'm not gonna go over like any realistic type of goals or plans that I'm making, because I don't need a double hopping on that. I'm just gonna share some personal goals that I got, that I was set for myself, that I'm gonna try to work through in 2024. Excuse me for fixing my clothes on camera. I should have did this off camera, right? But anyway, y'all got me a nice new little light. Let me show y'all real quick. My sister got that for me, y'all. So it comes in handy. Just snap it somewhere and prop your light up. Anyway, let's move on, because this video not about the light. But sister, if you're watching this video, thank you for my light. I'm loving it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into this video of my 2024 self/personal goals. Okay, so the first thing on my goals list is to quit vaping. Like, for those who've been here for a long time, y'all know I used to be a smoker. I was a Black and Mild smoker, and I left them alone back in 2023. In January 2023, I quit the Black and Milds, and I utilized vapes to help with that. Now, I know vaping is not a safer alternative. It's supposed to be, quote unquote, a safer alternative to smoking, but realistically, we smarter than that. We know that it's not really, like, inhaling anything other than air is not good for your lungs. So I know that's not a great alternative, but it helped me to leave the actual tobacco Black and Milds alone. So I'm proud of myself for a year free of smoking Black and Milds. So my next goal is to quit vaping. It's been hard. I just recently did try it. I made it 2 days before I went and got one. So it's a process, y'all. I'm really working on it, and I'm just gonna continue to pray over it. And for my praying warriors out there, y'all, help me get a, pray for me to relieve and leave these vapes alone, okay? Because that's one of my personal goals. My second personal goal of 2024 is to get up on time. I have a terrible habit, y'all, of snoozing my alarm, and I will snooze it for 30 minutes or longer, y'all. And I'm trying to stop that. And it's crazy because I set my alarm for about 30 minutes before I really need to get up, because I know I have a terrible habit of snoozing. So my goal is to set my alarm for the time I'm supposed to get up, and to stop snoozing so much. Like, when it goes off, I'm trying to get in the habit. I just jump right on up out the bed and get my day started. But I struggle with that, y'all. So I like to get things done and out the way early. I choose early shifts at work because I like to just get it over with. But I'm not a morning person. I would prefer to sleep until my body says, hey, you can wake up. So eventually that will be my life. I'll be able to work on my own schedule and wake up and get ready for the day when I feel like it. Eventually, I know it's coming. So, moving on, my next personal goal, my third personal goal of 2024 is to drink more water. I'm terrible with drinking water. I am a soda and juice girl all day, every day. So, water is my last go-to. Like, I have to be super duper thirsty for me to grab a bottle of water. Like, I lied to y'all not. So, that is one of my other personal goals, is to drink more water. My fourth personal goal of 2024 is to read more books. So I have my first book, which is, I think it's called A Loved Woman's Diary, written by my cousin Beandria Bryant, and it is sold at some of the local Books A Million where we are, I believe she said, and also sold on Amazon. So if you're looking for another book to read, you can check out my cousin's book, A Loved Woman's Diary, on Amazon. I just actually started reading that last night, y'all. So yeah, I'm trying to read more books, and I got books on my list that I do want to read, but one step at a time, one book at a time, y'all, because I'm really not a reader. Like, I'm really not. Now I probably would be better off listening to audiobooks, but I'm trying to read more books because knowledge is hidden in books, y'all. Next personal goal is to get closer to God. I've struggled with that, and it's crazy because I grew up in a Christian family. I grew up going to church, but as I got older, I kind of left the church scene alone. I have my own personal views and feelings about how I feel about churches, but that's a conversation for another day. Besides that, I'm just trying to grow my spiritual relationship with God, get closer to God. With that being said, that goes hand in hand with my other personal goal for 2024, which is to read more of the Bible, study the Bible, learn the Bible. So it's a work in progress. I am trying to grow my relationship with God and get back closer to God, because what am I without him? What are we without him? You know? If y'all got any steps on studying the Bible, reading the Bible, where I should start, drop it down in the comments below. I'm open to following any, you know, steps or whatever it is I need to do to grow my relationship with God and get closer to him. Because believe it or not, y'all, time is winding down, and I gotta stop taking life for granted. I gotta stop being more humble and appreciative for where I am. I tend to get very upset because I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life, or I'm not where I want to be in life. So I tend to get very upset about it when I have to learn and teach myself to be more gracious and more humble for what I do have, and maybe I will start to see more versus just being frustrated about where my life is today. So next personal goal is not to stress so much and focus so much on my to-do list. Like, I have a to-do list to keep my life on track on things I need to do, whether it's housework, whether it's stuff I need to go out and do, whatever the case may be. But I work too hard on my to-do list. Like, I put too much into my to-do list, and I know they always say, why put off what you can do today for tomorrow? So I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to utilize that quote more though. Like, I know I should get everything I can get done in one day, but I put so much into my to-do list, I focus so much on my to-do list that I can forget to just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Just to live in the moment, because I'm so focused on what I need to do, what I ain't done, what's not completed, blah, 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 so forth and so on. So I'm trying to get out of the habit of focusing so much on my to-do list and just live life. Yes, get things done, but don't forget to live life at the same time. More sleep. That is another personal goal of mine of 2024, because I am a night body. Like, I can stay up all night, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I need to be up at 6 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, because I gotta get the kids out to school and daycare. I gotta work myself by 8 a.m. So to be not a morning person but need more sleep is hard, because I enjoy just being up, whether it's watching TV, looking at TikTok, watching social media, whatever the case may be. It catches my attention, and I can go into a deep rabbit hole, especially on TikTok, and be scrolling for hours. Next thing I know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I need to be asleep because that alarm is going off at 5:50. Okay, so that's one of my, personal goals, is to get more sleep. Like, once it's time for bed, put that phone down, turn something on the TV, and fall asleep to it. Like, put the phone down, okay? I gotta work on that. I can't be the only one that struggles with that. Like, is anybody else watching this video that just scroll all night and long on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and whatever other social media you scrolling on? Like, I cannot be the only one. Like, there's just no way. My next personal goal of 2024 is to do more for myself, more self-care. It's like now, anytime that I take time off from work, it's either because my little one is sick, somebody's sick, I gotta take somebody to the dentist or the doctor, or I gotta take myself to the dentist or the doctor. I have not had a real vacation since, I think it was 2021 was my last real vacation. I went to Houston. Now, imagine, I've been to other small places like Fredericksburg, you know, little mini vacations. There's nothing wrong with little mini 24 to 72 hour vacations, nothing wrong with that, you know, but I have not had a real vacation. I've not been able to take a real vacation in a long time. And the way the attendance policy is and the time that's granted to us is at my current job, it's not easy. Most of my time goes towards taking off for appointments. I haven't been able to just take an extra day off for myself. So my goal for 2024 is to do more for myself. Like, whether that's taking myself out to a self-care day, or, you know, getting my hair done more often. But I'm also always focusing on making sure my kids' hair is done, or they got what they need, and less focus on myself. So I need to even that out and balance it out, because if I'm not at my best, how can I be the best for them? Yeah, feel me? So more self-care and doing more for myself is one of my focuses for this year. Money management, let's get into it. I live an average life. I make the average amount of money. Granted, yes, we do make bonuses at my job that do come in handy, but that bonus is based off of your performance. And with my job performance, I am in the retention/loyalty department, so my bonuses are based on if a customer cancels or not, if a customer downgrades their service or not. I can't really depict that. Yeah, I could try my best to get somebody to stay and not go, but if somebody wants to leave a company, they're gonna leave. Like, so for my bonuses to be based off of that, it's wild, it's weird, whatever. But I be needing my bonuses, because living paycheck to paycheck right now is what most Americans are currently doing. When I try to save $1, I end up needing that dollar for something that comes up unexpectedly. So it's kind of hard to manage money and save money. That was one of my other personal goals I wrote down, was to save money. And I've been trying, and I'm still working on it. Like I said, it's a work in progress. So hopefully throughout 2024 I can learn how to manage my money better to the point where I am able to actually save and build a savings account, because times are tough. And I'm not here to sugarcoat or lie to anyone, making sure I live this luxurious life. And no, I live an average life just like the rest of y'all. I live an average life, you know. Bougie on a budget. I'm not really bougie, but on a budget type living situation. I do like nice things, so every once in a while I might buy this or buy that or whatever, but times is hard, and I'm just ready for inflation to be over with and life to go back to normal, so it could be easier for me to build my savings account and manage money better. That is the goal for 2020. That goes hand in hand with the last goal I've already done, was the save money part, so we went through all of that. But other than that, those are all of my New Year's self goals. If any of y'all can relate to any of the self goals that I've set for myself, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what y'all self goals are too. Now, I have not did my vision board, and for those who've been here with me for a while, I create a vision board every year. I have not gotten into my vision board yet, and I don't care if it is late, it's coming. I'm gonna do my vision board. Me and my homegirl Kim, we get together and do our vision board. But this year I'm gonna do my vision board a little differently. Shout out to, I don't know if y'all follow Kaya, Khiaa, but the way she did her vision board this year, I loved it. And I want to thank her for the idea, because that's what I plan on doing. Basically print out some pictures and putting them inside of an actual big frame. That is my goal with my vision board this year, because I really liked that idea. But on that note, that is it for my 2024 personal goals. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, don't forget to tell me about your personal goals for 2024, or any goals that you set for yourself. If you've accomplished it already, or if it's a work in progress, I would love to hear it. I will see you guys in my next video. Like inhaling anything other than air is not good. So I know that's not a great